Hey everyone, this is Friday Morning Movie Reviews. I'm Nathan CK,
I'm Louis Angel.
and I'm going to review the new talked about movie Thoroughbreds, directed by Corey Finley. This is his directorial debut. It stars Olivia Cooke, who is known from Me, Earl, and Dying Girl. She's the Dying Girl. Anya Taylor-Joy from Split.
Great actress.
Amazing actress coming up. And Anton Yechkin. He's from
Anton Yelchin?
Yeah, Yelchin. Yes, from Star
Green
Trek.
Room and Star Trek and
Yeah, it's interesting. So
Soon.
he's dead, right? But how
he
is
died.
he bring him up from the dead, or they must have
Yeah,
shot his parts,
I hope not.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Must have been a couple of years ago already. Okay, so I didn't know that much about this movie coming into it. I think I saw one trailer, just little bits and pieces during like a preview of another trailer, and basically, the title kind of throws you off a little bit. You're not really sure where it's taking it because Thoroughbreds, it's like pure breed of horse.
I don't know anything
right?
about this movie. I'm thinking, is this like a horse race?
Right. So is this something about a horse? And of course, the first scene we see is this girl and a horse, and then it kind of it takes its toll from there. But you never see the horse again. And I'll leave it like that. So basically, to run it down a little bit, it's these two upper class teenagers in a suburban Connecticut, and they had this friendship, and now they're in, like, I believe it's like senior year high school, going into college, and they're trying to, or you, the viewer, is trying to, like, well, what happened to that relationship? How was it? What happened to, kind of like that. And after they grew apart a little bit. Anya Taylor-Joy's character, her situation, she needs to kind of rethink some certain things that are happening in her life. Her dad has died, and so she's living with her mom and her stepdad. And her stepdad and her, they are clashing all throughout the movie, and it's building up this tension between them. And Olivia's character, who plays Amanda, she's like this. She has no feelings. I saw this with my buddy, and we're kind of thinking, like, middle way through the movie, that she's like completely psycho. She has no expressions on her face when they're talking about like death and killing. She's like, "Yeah, I have no feelings, like whatever." And it's just really weird. You get weird vibes from this girl. And especially being so young, it's like, well, what's kind of happening here? And then, at the end of the movie, we're kind of, it breaks itself into parts. It does, like, oh, chapter 1, chapter 2, intro, chapter 3, like that. It goes into kind of parts, which I didn't really think was needed. It could have just flowed as it was. But then, it kind of does this flip. So whoever you thought that Olivia's character was, if she was crazy or not in the beginning, it kind of flips onto Anya's character, where she's now, the crazy psycho. And it's like, how the tables have turned now, huh? How interesting. But it is slightly boring. You kind of want it to pick up the pace. Anton's character, he's fun. He's like this older kind of guy who's trying to find his way as well, and he's like selling drugs. But these two girls make this proposition to him that's like, oh, if you do this for us, you can have like this better life, because they're these two.
They're gonna pay him off, or they
right.
Him to, I don't want to say it because I don't want to sound stupid. Does it rhyme with murder?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so there's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess. I don't want to give anything away, but does it rhyme with stepfather?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And so you can kind of see where this is going, and this this the stepfather himself, his character is kind of short. You just see him for those certain instances, but when you do see him, you hate him. And it's like, is that enough to kill him for that? If he's being honest, but he's also like harsh as he is. And it's just interesting how that's portrayed. And then like, are we supposed to like? Is murder good now? Like, do we want to promote kids
No,
killing
murder
their
is not
parents
good.
or something? I don't know. It's very weird, but I I myself didn't really see the purpose of this. It had really weird music throughout the whole thing. It was like this really like high like piano, weird violin little it was like really like
Like
oh like
psycho music.
kind of psycho-y but weird. And then it had like these weird like monkey calls or something. But yeah, I mean to you can't really rate this thing. I mean I don't know. Was it a good movie?
Well,
I mean,
it doesn't
it
sound.
has a
I like. I don't want to see the movie now.
it has a
I
great
don't want
rating,
to.
right? And this is exactly the type of thing like it comes at night. It's really like artistic, and the director has some purpose behind it, and he's trying to tell this interesting story between the this environment and how to um, you know go through this adversity and whatever. Um, but besides all that, just rating it as a movie itself, I mean, I think I'd have to just go a solid 3.0 out of 5.
Okay, so you did find some redeeming factors. I'm gonna guess it was in the acting, right?
Right,
Because Olivia Cook
right.
and Anya Taylor Joy are pretty good
So
actors.
both of them, yeah, I think they do a great job. And Anya, you always buy her emotions and the way she looks at the camera and the way she expresses through her character. It's great. And Olivia Cook, I feel like I don't know, she pulls off that creepy like who is this character? I want to know more about this character, what she's doing, why is she so, she doesn't have any feelings. She's like emotionless. It's really weird. It definitely plays into the creepy vibe. Yeah, it's definitely I guess a drama. And all right,
All right, guys,
I'm
that's
out.
the review.